evening to everybody. We started different types of library in the last lecture, and we discuss also. And now in today's lecture we are going to discuss spatial library. So in the earlier lectures we decided to discuss on what is meaning by the library and the different types of library, in which we try to understand what is meaning by the academic library and their function, their users, their features, their objectives, and what kind of their work is going on, what kind of the services are provided by this library. We have been discussed, as well as 3 libraries are come under the academic libraries. First one school library, second one college library, and third one is a university library. So if we are learning that all these are academic library, but their nature is similar, but their functions are different, their users are different, there is a lot of age difference between the users, their features are also different, and their objectives are also different. That is why their functions are also different. So in this way, as a similar point of view and different point of view, we try to understand academic library in our own language, and after that we started the spatial library. So spatial library is nothing but it is a kind of library which is function in the spatial organization, and that is why it is called the spatial kinds of library. If we take example of IUCAA, it is a kind of spatial organization which is formulate on the base of aerospace and physics. So the study in details, it doing the research in the field of aerospace, and that is why it is called the spatial type of organization. So in this organization, related to this topic, related to this subject, all kinds of the material should be there, and that is why the information center as well as library center open there. So this kind of library is also called spatial kinds of library. After that, if we take example of NCL, National Chemical Organization, this is also spatial kinds of organization which is formed on the spatial subject like a chemical or chemistry. That is why it is called the spatial kinds of library. And as a sister organization, there is also library. So this kind of library is also called the spatial kinds of the library. So in this way, in the field of industry, in the field of agriculture, in the field of atomic energy, in the field of economic, each and every field there is a parent organizations, and each and every parent organization their own library, that is called the sister organizations, and that is why it is called the spatial kinds of library. So in our own language, in our own interpretation, we try to define what is meaning by the spatial kinds of library. स्पेशल काइंड ऑफ लायब्ररी म्हणजे काय हे आपल्या भाषेत आपण व्याख्या करू शकतो. सो इट इज अ काइंड्स ऑफ लायब्ररी which is available in the special organization which function on the special subject, special topic. Okay, that is called the special library. अशा प्रकार की ग्रंथालय की जे स्पेशल संस्थेमध्ये ओपन करण्यात येतं आणि त्या स्पेशलवरतीच ते काम करत असतं, म्हणून त्याला आपण स्पेशल लायब्ररी असं म्हणत असतो. तर अशी अनेक उदाहरणं आपण घेऊ शकतो. द एक्झाम्पल ऑफ इंडस्ट्री, द एक्झाम्पल ऑफ ॲग्रिकल्चर्स, द एक्झाम्पल ऑफ इकॉनॉमी, अशी अनेक फील्ड आहेत की ज्यामध्ये स्पेशल काइंड्स ऑफ ऑर्गनायझेशन स्थापन करण्यात आलेले आहेत आणि त्या स्पेशल ऑर्गनायझेशनमध्ये सिस्टर ऑर्गनायझेशन संस्था स्थापन करण्यात आलेल्या आहेत, त्यांना आपण स्पेशल ऑर्गनायझेशन असं म्हणत असतो. ओके, तर अशा प्रकारे स्पेशल ऑर्गनायझेशनमध्ये स्पेशल ग्रंथालय ज्यावेळेस ओपन केली जातात तर त्यावेळेस त्यांना आपण स्पेशल लायब्ररी म्हणून संबोधतो. तर त्यांची काही वैशिष्ट्य एक्झाम्पल या ठिकाणी दिलेली आहेत. नॅशनल लायब्ररी फॉर ब्लाइंड. ओके, सो इट इज अ स्पेशल काइंड्स ऑफ ऑर्गनायझेशन बिकॉज इट वर्क्स फॉर द ब्लाइंड पीपल, सो दॅट इज वाय इट इज कॉल्ड द नॅशनल लायब्ररी फॉर द ब्लाइंड. ओके, and when we develop the special kinds of library, at that time we try to develop a special kind of collection which is deal with the parent organization. म्हणजे parent organization ज्या विषयावरती आधारित असते किंवा ज्या विषयावरती काम करते त्या विषयाच्या संबंधित कलेक्शन आपण त्या लायब्ररीमध्ये डेव्हलप करण्याचा प्रयत्न करत असतो. ओके, so Library of Supreme Court of India which keep major collection and court cases decisions which are mainly used lawyers and judge. Okay, so law library is also considered as a special kinds of library because law is a separate and different profession, that is called the special profession. Okay, and we can say that if the library is available in the court, in the college, so we can call it special kinds of library. Okay, Library of India Standard Institute mainly keeps patent which are special type of document and used by some special user group and related to some specific field. Okay, the main objective of special library are as follow. So what are the special libraries are there, and what are their objective we can discuss over here. Okay, main objective, it serve the information needs of its parents body. Okay, so already I have told that on which subject the parent organization has formulated. And what is the need of special organization on the basis of requirement of parent organization. Such a kinds of collection is developed in the special library. Okay, according the special library will be developed in the organization. म्हणजे पॅरेंट ऑर्गनायझेशन कोणत्या प्रकारावरती आहे त्या रिक्वायरमेंटनुसार त्या प्रकारची स्पेशल लायब्ररी, खास लायब्ररी त्या ऑर्गनायझेशनमध्ये डेव्हलप करण्यात येते आणि त्याच प्रकारचं कलेक्शनसुद्धा आपण त्या ठिकाणी डेव्हलप करत असतो. ओके, लायब्ररी a parent organization of law, and if we are develop their chemical on the base of chemical subject collection, then what will happen, the problem will be created. Their requirement कॅन नॉट बी फुलफिल. जर आपण त्या ठिकाणी असलेले पॅरेंट ऑर्गनायझेशन लॉच्या बेसवरती काम करतं, लॉच्या बेसवरती स्थापन करण्यात आलेली आहे संस्था, आणि जर का आपण त्या ठिकाणी केमिकल या विषयाच्या संबंधित कलेक्शन डेव्हलपमेंट करण्याचा प्रयत्न केला किंवा फिजिक्स या सब्जेक्टशी रिलेटेड कलेक्शन करण्याचा डेव्हलप करण्याचा प्रयत्न केला तर मात्र त्या ठिकाणी प्रॉब्लेम क्रिएट होईल. द युजर कॅन नॉट फुलफिल देअर रिक्वायरमेंट while they visiting the library and that is why it could be failed. ती ही योजना फेल जाऊ शकते, ती लायब्ररी फेल होऊ शकते. त्यामुळे what is the requirement of main organization, parent organization, it is need to be understand. हे समजून घेणं गरजेचं आहे आणि त्यानुसारच मग आपण ते कलेक्शन डेव्हलपमेंट करू शकतो किंवा ती लायब्ररी त्या ठिकाणी डेव्हलप करू शकतो. ओके. So it disseminates updated and significant information in the concerned field. तर त्यामध्ये वेगवेगळ्या प्रकारची अपडेटेड सिग्निफिकंट इन्फॉर्मेशन त्या ठिकाणी मागवली जात असते आणि ती आपण त्या ठिकाणी अपडेट करत असतो. ओके. So it disseminates updated and significant information in the concerned field. It gives pinpointed information promptly. So while we are visiting the special kinds of library, pinpointed information we can getting there. Okay. So there is no need to wander here and there for finding information, for getting the information. We can get all kinds of the information for particular subject or to relate particular subject we will get at one place. Okay. So that is why it is called the pinpointed information. Only related or relevant information we can get there. Okay. So that is called the pinpointed. Pinpointed म्हणजे काय, फक्त रिलेव्हंट रिलेटेड इन्फॉर्मेशन आपल्याला त्या ठिकाणी भेटू शकते की जी केमिकलच्या संदर्भात असेल ती NCLच्या लायब्ररीमध्ये भेटेल, फिजिक्स ऑटो फिजिक्सच्या संबंधित असेल ती आयुकाच्या लायब्ररीत भेटेल. तर अशा वेगवेगळ्या हिस्टोरिकलशी संबंधित असेल ती भंडारकर लायब्ररीमध्ये भेटेल. तर अशा वेगवेगळ्या पॅरेंट ऑर्गनायझेशनशी संबंधित ज्या ज्या विषयाशी संबंधित आहेत त्या त्या प्रकारचं कलेक्शन त्या लायब्ररीमध्ये आपल्याला उपलब्ध होऊ शकतं. ओके. It provides desired information to its user on demand and mostly in anticipation. The users also get new ideas, inspirations to initiative new project. तर अशा प्रकारे वेगवेगळ्या प्रकारचे प्रोजेक्ट आपल्याला या ठिकाणी प्राप्त होऊ शकतात. A special library performs primarily the following functions. So on the base of objective some functions are given below. काही फंक्शन ते दिलेले आहेत ऑब्जेक्टिव्हच्या बेसवरती. जे ऑब्जेक्टिव्ह असतात कोणत्याही संस्थेचे किंवा लायब्ररीचे त्याच्या बेसवरती त्याचे फंक्शन ठरत असतात. इट सिलेक्ट अँड प्रोक्यूर डॉक्युमेंट अँड अदर सोर्सेस ऑफ रिलेव्हंट इन्फॉर्मेशन. इट प्रोसेस the procured information or document with the help of classification, cataloging, shelf arrangements, etc. to make them easily available for the users. Okay. So it subscribe to good numbers of journals related to its area. Okay. तर या प्रकारचे वेगवेगळे फंक्शन्स आपण या ठिकाणी बघू शकतो. It subscribe good numbers of journals and related to its area. If NCL library is there, chemistry and chemical subject, there are related subjects should be there. If organization belong to the engineering, then related subject should be available there. and related journal should be available there. Okay, if library is related to the law, then related journal should be there. Okay, subscribe there. So in this way, what kind of the organization is depend on the, it is depend on this, and that is why according to collection should be developed there. लायब्ररी कोणत्या प्रकारची आहे, संस्था कोणत्या प्रकारची आहे, त्या बेसवरती त्या ठिकाणी त्यानुसार कलेक्शन डेव्हलपमेंट करण्याचा प्रयत्न होत असतो. ओके, it provides indexing abstracting service to the users and save their time. So abstracting and indexing service are may be available or should be available in the special library, so that's why it save the time of users. It provides reference services to the users by telephone, by post or by email. So this kind of the reference services also provided by the telephone, post and emails. या गोष्टींच्या माध्यमातून ती प्रोव्हाइड केली जात असते. It gives current awareness service regarding new arrival and latest services to the users. It provides selective disseminations of information services to the users as per their subject interest and requirement. तर अशा प्रकारची जो selective dissemination of information असते SDI services to the users as per their subject interest and requirement, ते आपण या ठिकाणी बघत असतो. It also give document delivery service to its user at their doorstep. Okay, so it bring out library bulletins weekly, fortnightly, monthly to keep the users up to date with the latest information. Okay, तर अशा प्रकारची जी इन्फॉर्मेशन आपल्याला या ठिकाणी प्राप्त होते, बुलेटिन वीकली, फोरनाइटली, मंथली टू कीप यूजर्स टू अप टू डेट विथ लेटेस्ट इन्फॉर्मेशन, ते आपण या ठिकाणी बघू शकतो. इट गिव ट्रान्सलेट सर्विसेस टू प्रोव्हाइड द डिझायर्ड इन्फॉर्मेशन टू द यूजर्स इन देअर कन्व्हिनियंट लँग्वेजेस. ओके, तर अशा प्रकारची जी वेगवेगळ्या प्रकारची जी सर्विसेस असतात, लाईक translation service, sister library, interloan library, all kinds of the services are provided by the special library. So desired information we can get each and every users. प्रत्येक युजरला डिझायर इन्फॉर्मेशन प्राप्त होऊ शकते, त्यामुळे वेगवेगळ्या प्रकारच्या सर्विसेस सुद्धा या ठिकाणी स्पेशल लायब्ररीच्या माध्यमातून या ठिकाणी प्रोव्हाइड केल्या जात असतात. ओके, so it also provides intranet as well as internet facility to the users in order to access the library collection and cataloging at their doorstep. So when we take example of special library, both kind of service offline and online are provided to their users, so in which internet and internet facility should be given to their users. तर under the online, internet and internet facility should be provided there. So lot of user can take advantage of online service, so they can access multiple databases, multiple gateways or websites, multiple ebooks and multiple archives. Okay, and get a lot of information from the online sources or resources. It responds the reference queries and make retrospective search of literature as per the user's demand. So as per the reference query, retrospective service or search of literature is provided to their users. Means, if you take example of ask librarian, this is called also retrospective, means user will be asked the question and the librarian will be or should be given the answer there, that is called the retrospective. Okay, प्रश्नोत्तर स्वरूपात जी माहिती आपण प्राप्त करण्याचा प्रयत्न करतो, ऑनलाईन पण तशा प्रकारची फॅसिलिटीज या ठिकाणी उपलब्ध केलेली असते आणि आस्क लायब्ररी सुद्धा ही एक सोय ऑफलाईन किंवा ऑनलाईन प्रोव्हाइड केली जाऊ शकते. इट कंपाइल्स बिब्लियोग्राफीज, union catalogs, documentation, leads, newspapers, clippings, accession list, etc. to save time of its users. Okay, so it provides interlibrary loan facility to their users. Okay, so it provide interlibrary loan facility to their users. So why interlibrary loan provided by the each and every library? Because no library is perfect by the collections or its collection. कोणती लायब्ररी आपल्या कलेक्शनच्या अनुषंगाने परिपूर्ण नसते. Those book we can't find in the library. Such kinds of the books can be demanded from the other library on the basis of loan. So that is why it is called the interlibrary loan. Okay, so this memorandum should be done there, otherwise it can't be exist such a kind of the services. Okay, अगोदर त्या दोन लायब्ररीमध्ये तशा प्रकारचा मेमोरंडम होणं गरजेचं आहे, MOU ज्याला आपण म्हणतो, मेमोरंडम ऑफ अंडरस्टँडिंग, तरच अशा प्रकारची सुविधा आपण त्या ठिकाणी प्रोव्हाइड करू शकतो. सिस्टर लायब्ररीच्या माध्यमातून सुद्धा अशा प्रकारची सुविधा आपण त्या ठिकाणी देऊ शकतो. ओके, it gives users orientations, training through personal interaction with users, and by library brochures and pamphlets to make the users familiar with the library collections and services. तर अशा प्रकारची जी लायब्ररी आहे त्यामध्ये वेगवेगळ्या प्रकारचं ओरिएंटेशन या लायब्ररीच्या माध्यमातून या ठिकाणी प्रोव्हाइड केलं जात असतं. पर्सनल इंटरॅक्शन होत असतं. लायब्ररी ब्राउचर्स वी कॅन गिव टू द एव्हरी यूजर्स. बाय रीडिंग दिस they will understand what kind of the services are there, what is the functions are there, what are the objectives are there. Okay, what is the motto and goal of this objective, everything you will get information through the brochure and pamphlet. And opaque system is there, online public catalog, access catalog, through we will understand what kind of the collection is available in the library. We understand that. So in this way we can discuss on the spatial library. So in which what is meaning by the spatial library, example of spatial library, okay, definition of spatial library, then objective and functions of spatial library, features of spatial library, what are their uses of library, spatial library, and what are the collection we can develop in such kinds of library. We discuss all points of view. So now we are further library we can discuss here. Public library. So while we are talking about the public library, it indicates itself that this is the library of people, this is library of public, means those libraries related to the people, that is called the public library. Or it is a kind of library in which all kinds of the peoples are come there. This kind of library is not discriminate on the basis of caste, on the basis of religions, on the basis of colors, and on the basis of other things. Okay, so that is why it is called the public library, and ultimately it is called the people's university. Okay, त्यामुळे अशा प्रकारच्या लायब्ररीला पीपल्स युनिव्हर्सिटी म्हटलं जातं. आणि पब्लिक लायब्ररी म्हणजे काय ते आपण आपल्या भाषेत सांगण्याचा या ठिकाणी प्रयत्न केला आहे. Public library is a library which is accessible by the public and is generally funded from public sources. Okay, and may be operated by the civil servants. Taxing bodies for public libraries may be at any. Okay, so when we running the library under the parents organization or by the act of government which is established for the people by the peoples, and it is funding also by the people through the taxes of people. Okay, अशा प्रकारची लायब्ररी जसं आपण लोकशाहीची व्याख्या करतो फॉर द पीपल बाय द पीपल, दॅट इज कॉल्ड द डेमोक्रेटिक. And in this way, same way we can make the define or make the definition of public library for the people by the people and funding also by the peoples. Okay, फंडिंग सुद्धा लोकांमार्फत केली जाते कारण की जे टॅक्स भरतात त्याच्यामध्ये आपण काही कर आकारतो, तो कर या लायब्ररीला प्रोव्हाइड केला जात असतो. सो taxing bodies public libraries may be at any level from local to national central government level. The public libraries as an excellent model of government at its best locally control public good it serve and individual freely as much or as title depth as the shell wants. Okay, so in this way through this take we can define this, what is meaning by the library, whether it is state government or central government, public library would be established there. Okay, according to Dr. S.R. Ranganathan, public library is a public institution or establishment charged with the care of collection of books and the duty of making them accessible to those who require the use of them. Okay, so public is a last and ultimate user of this library, and that is why it is called the public library. Okay, and its main objective to serve the public by providing the information, to fulfill the need of information, to fulfill the requirement of information of the people, those who are living in the different types of social groups. So you should remember the definition which is made by the Dr. S.R. Ranganathan. So this definition describes two functions of library. According to the S.R. Ranganathan, there are two major functions of public library. The care of collection of books means protections and preservation of collection. Okay, preservation of collection and protections of collection book याचं या ठिकाणी हे केलं जात असतं. To make them accessible in the real sense so that the right response can get right information at the right times. Okay, so what is the ultimate goal of each and every library, whether it is public library, special library, academic library, any kinds of library? To save the time, money and energy of users. Okay, that is called the TME formula. Okay, we should always care about that as being professional of library science. So that is why it is need to save the time, money and energy of user. So right information should be available at right place. Without any disturbance we can get the information right user to the right time. तर राईट इन्फॉर्मेशन राईट वेळेला ही युजरला प्राप्त झाली पाहिजे. हा युजरचा टाईम मनी एनर्जी वाचवण्यामागचा एक हेतू असतो आणि रंगनाथनच्या फाईल लॉप्रमाणे हे ऑब्जेक्टिव्ह साध्य होतं आणि कोणत्याही लायब्ररीचं हे एकच उद्दिष्ट मेन असतं, टू सर्व द युजर्स, टू हेल्प द युजर्स, save the users time, money, energy. Okay, so what are the objective? The objective of public library are associated with its parents body. Community and its duty are to cater to the information and recreational need of its users, means community members. The main objective of public library as a follow. The objective are given there: to provide up to date and authentic information on all subjects. Okay, to provide service free of cost or at nominal rates to each members of the society without any discrimination. Okay, so already I have told that library is not make a difference, discriminate on the basis of other things. Okay, so to provide harmless and elevating use of lectures, so it is need to provide the things and to provide service free cost at nominal rates and to each members of the society without any discriminations, to provide harmless and elevating and use of lectures, to be responsible for the preservations and development of cultural and antiquarian heritage of the community. Okay, a modern public library perform different kinds of functions on the basis of above objective or objective of public library. So whatever objective are given by the public library on the basis of some functions are given below. तर जे ऑब्जेक्टिव्ह आपण बघितले त्याच्या बेसवरती काही फंक्शन लायब्ररीची या ठिकाणी देण्यात आलेली आहे, त्याचा सविस्तर आपण या ठिकाणी आढावा घेऊ शकतो. इन्फॉर्मेशन डिसेमिनेशन सेंटर, then lifelong learning centers, community intellectual centers. So it is called the information dissemination center, lifelong learning center, community intellectual center is public university, recreation center, community cultural preservation center, instrument of social changes, retrospective of democracy. Okay, so in this way all the points we try to cover while we are studying the public library, like a meaning of public library, definition, features, objective and functions, now what kind of their uses, what are services are provided by the library, we try to understand. If you ask the question regarding this, you should give the answer there. Okay, now public library, this topic has been finished. Next library is given there, National Library. Okay, so National Library, it is a kind of library, it is called also public library, and It is a library specifically established by the government of country to serve as a preeminent repository of information for the country. Okay, so each and every country have their own national library. Okay, so it may be there one national library or more than one, more than two, more than many library should be there. एक लायब्ररी असू शकते, दोन लायब्ररी असू शकतो ना, जास्त असू शकतात. तर इट्स डिपेंड ऑन द नेशन. ते नेशन लायब्ररीवरती डिपेंड असतं किती लायब्ररी असल्या पाहिजे. नॅशनल लायब्ररी म्हणून दर्जा देण्यात येतो. जसं की आपल्या भारतात इम्पिरियल लायब्ररी नॅशनल लायब्ररीचा दर्जा देण्यात आलेला आहे. कलकत्त्याला जी लायब्ररी अवेलेबल आहे, आणि दिल्ली लायब्ररी, त्याच्यानंतर कॅनोमरा वगैरे अशा बऱ्याच लायब्ररी आहेत की त्यांना नॅशनल लायब्ररीचा दर्जा देण्यात आलेला आहे. म्हणून आपल्या देशात दोनापेक्षा जास्त नॅशनल लायब्ररी पाहायला मिळतात. Unlike public library, these library rarely allow citizens to borrow the books, and often they include numerous rare, valuable and significant works. It is also kind of public library, but no one allowed to issue the books or circulation the books. ही पब्लिक लायब्ररीचा एक प्रकार असतो, परंतु लोकांना यूजसाठी ती वापरण्यात येत नाही. ओके, National Library is that library which has the duty of collecting and perspective the literature of nation within the outside of the country. Thus National Library are those libraries whose community is the nation at large. Okay, तर अशा प्रकारे नॅशनल जी लायब्ररी असते ती त्याला नॅशनल दर्जा देण्यात येतो, आणि इट इज कॉल्ड द deposit library also, because we should deposit some books there under the Newspaper and Deposit Act. That is why it is called the deposit library also. Okay, so national library definition is given there. National libraries keep all the documents of and about nation under the same legal provisions, and thus represent publication and about the whole nation. So in the whole nation all kinds of the book are published in the nation. All books should be kept in that library. सर्व प्रकारची लायब्ररी जी असते किंवा कलेक्शन जे असतात किंवा बुक जे असतात ते या लायब्ररीमध्ये ठेवले जातात, आणि म्हणून त्या लायब्ररीला नॅशनल लायब्ररी असं म्हटलं जातं. कारण की प्रत्येक बुक जे देशात पब्लिश होतं ते डिपॉझिट ॲक्टनुसार, न्यूजपेपर डिलिव्हरी ॲक्टनुसार या लायब्ररीमध्ये आपल्याला सबमिट करावं लागतात, आणि त्यामुळे ही लायब्ररी ऑटोमॅटिक डेव्हलप होत जाते. देर इज नो नीड टू परचेज द बुक्स थ्रू द मार्केट. ऑलरेडी बुक्स आर कमिंग इन द लायब्ररी थ्रू द डोनेशन by the different types of publisher, those who are publish their book all over the country. देशात जेवढे प्रकारचे पब्लिशर असतात किंवा पब्लिकेशन असतात त्यांच्यामार्फत जे पुस्तकं पब्लिश होतात त्यांना प्रत्येक पब्लिशरला किंवा पब्लिकेशन एक पुस्तक त्या ठिकाणी जमा करणं, 5 कॉपी प्रत्येक लायब्ररीला जमा करणं हे बंधनकारक करण्यात आलेलं आहे न्यूजपेपर डिलिव्हरी ॲक्टनुसार. आणि त्यामुळे ॲटोमॅटिक हे कलेक्शन डेव्हलपमेंट होतं, आणि प्रत्येक बुक लायब्ररी कवर करण्याचा प्रयत्न करत असते. त्यामुळे नॅशनल बिब्लिओग्राफीसुद्धा या लायब्ररीच्या माध्यमातून तयार करण्यात येत असते. ओके, National Library of India, Kolkata, British Library of London, Library of Congress, Washington, Russian State Library, Moscow, Bibliothèque National Library, Paris. प्रत्येक देशामध्ये एक स्वतःची नॅशनल लायब्ररी असते, आणि त्या लायब्ररीला नॅशनल दर्जा देण्यात येतो. भले अजून काही लायब्ररी असतील त्यांनाही तो दर्जा देण्यात येतो, परंतु एक जी लायब्ररी असते मेन ती नॅशनल लायब्ररी म्हणून ओळखली जाते. जशी की आपली कलकत्ताला जी लायब्ररी आहे इम्पेरियल लायब्ररी तिचे रूपांतरण नॅशनल लायब्ररीमध्ये करण्यात आलेलं 1935च्या ॲक्टनुसार. ओके, ऑब्जेक्टिव्ह काय असतात त्याची ते बघूया. National Library works with the following objective. It procure nation all literacy output under the legal provision as well as the foreign literature about the nation. म्हणजे देशात आणि देशाबाहेर जे जे भारतासंबंधीचे बुक्स पब्लिश होतात ते परचेस करण्याचं काम किंवा डोनेशन घेण्याचं काम हे लायब्ररी करत असते. इट वर्क्स ॲज अ डिपॉझिटरी हाऊस फॉर द सेड हेरिटेज बाय द प्रिझर्विंग इट. देशामध्ये जेवढेही पुस्तक पब्लिश होतात ते या ठिकाणी न्यूजपेपर डिलिव्हरी ॲक्टनुसार जमा करणं आवश्यक असतं म्हणून किंवा डिपॉझिट करणं आवश्यक असतं म्हणून या लायब्ररीला डिपॉझिट लायब्ररीसुद्धा म्हणतात. डिसमिनेट इन्फॉर्मेशन अबाउट द स्टोर्ड अँड प्रोक्युर्ड लिटररी वेल्थ थ्रू द डिफरंट पब्लिकेशन अँड सर्व्हिसेस. ओके, तर वेगवेगळ्या लायब्ररी ज्या आपण या ठिकाणी स्टोअर करतो प्रोक्यूर करतो ते या ठिकाणी सर्व्हिसेस म्हणून प्रोव्हाइड करण्यात येतात. इट वर्क्स ॲज अ नॅशनल रेफरल अँड बिब्लिओग्राफिक एक्सचेंज सेंटर. तर याला नॅशनल रेफरल लायब्ररी म्हणून ओळखले जात असते किंवा बिब्लिओग्राफिक एक्सचेंज सेंटर म्हणून ओळखले जात असते. इट कोऑर्डिनेट विथ द अदर्स लायब्ररीज इन कंट्रीज टू डेव्हलप अ नॅशनल लायब्ररी सिस्टम. त्यामध्ये वेगवेगळ्या प्रकारच्या नॅशनल लायब्ररी या ठिकाणी डेव्हलप करण्यात येत असतात. इट वर्क्स ॲज अ नॅशनल डिपॉझिटरी लायब्ररी